What you thought about the event?
Hi, my name is Amani Higginbotham, and I really enjoyed the event. I look forward to applying the advice that I got in my real life to better my relationships.
My name is Joshua Augustine. I am a second year business management major on the pre-law track. And honestly, I thought this event was a really inspirational moment in my life because coming from a home where love wasn't really taught, I learned that in order to love somebody else, I need to love myself. And it's a struggle, but with God, I'll be able to understand what it means to truly love myself, and therefore I'll be able to learn to love other people.
Hey, my name is Khalil Wilson. I'm a second year double major in accounting and finance, and then a minor in economics from Richmond, Virginia. I really liked the event. I felt it was very informative. It made me think on a deeper level about things I haven't thought about. Look, made me think about things about myself that I could definitely change and fix, things of that nature. Thought it was a pretty good event. I'm excited to see if they have another one. If they have another one, I'll definitely be in attendance.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Jaden Lloyd, second year sports management major from South Plainfield, New Jersey. And I think the ceremony, the event, it was great. It really gave me more knowledge into like not only relationships but mental health as well. And I really think it was very inspiring and helping others with relationships. So thank.
Okay, so I really like this event. It was real informational. I definitely want to see a part two. I would definitely be there. So I learned a lot about relationships, and actually, I'm gonna apply it because I will admit I ain't got the best taste. So definitely gonna apply everything I just heard up in there. But if y'all want to learn more about relationships, what it takes, how to build it, and yourself, I would definitely say pop out.
Yo, my name is Daniel Hardy, Spain 24 Ace Club. I feel like it's a great event. You know, if you really want to learn about breaking down barriers, building strong relationships, I feel like you should give it a look. Great, I had a good time today.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Corey Wilson. I'm a fourth year business management major from Hampton, Virginia. Today I gained a lot of great insight and experience on relationship advice. Personally, in a relationship myself, a few things I took away from this was just really being mature. You know, having those hard conversations, and firstly knowing yourself before entering a relationship. Me personally, I'm a senior. I'm about to go into the real world. I also date a girl. She's a senior too. So we having these hard conversations about life and which ways we want to sector and if we fit each other, if we want to stay together. So this gave me some assurance that, you know, I'm going in the right place mentally. And I'm like, you know, thinking about the things I need to really ensure a marriage or a future. I want to give a shout out to my boy Robinson Davis. Rue, him and his girl just got married. So he sets a great example for us. And I really enjoyed my time today.
Hey y'all, my name is Elisha Williams. I'm a third year sports management major here at Hampton University. I thought it was really good. It talked about a lot of concepts that, you know, even as adults they don't necessarily talk to until they go to therapy. So for us to be able to be exposed to that, especially in college, you know, a lot of us are searching for our partner or something just meaningful. It's good to get that information so we make sure we can start to apply that and have healthier relationships. I feel like healthy relationships isn't something that, you know, us as college students really take the time to go into. So for y'all to come here and just be able to give us with this information, give the time for us to help learn these things is really important. I appreciate it.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Herman Dorset. My whole outcome, like on this performance, everything was well. Like, I feel like this is very informational. I feel like this is like something like everyone needs, like especially as a senior. I feel like these are the conversations that people need to be having, like about relationships and more about yourself, having relationships with God, especially like having a partner. Like that's something that you need to like think about once you graduate school. So yeah.
What's going on? My name is Sherman Boyd II. I'm currently a graduated senior strategic communication major from Memphis, Tennessee. And tonight's event was very informative. I learned different wisdom and pointers for navigating relationships, platonic and those that could develop into something else. I really appreciate Brother King and Miss Elisa Buckner for telling us all the game and giving their opinions about certain situations. And just really getting this information at such a young age is very beneficial, and I hope to do a lot with it. It was a great event.
Yes, my name is Robinson Davis.
I'm Jasmine Davis.
And this was a great panel. I feel like everybody came with a lot of questions. They came with an open mind, open heart. And I feel like everybody learned something today, and we learned something ourselves. So just hearing all the different perspectives, I think it was a great event.
Yes, I think it was an amazing event. A lot to learn from. And again, the engagement was amazing. The questions from the audience were great. So yeah, a great event.
Yeah. I would say that my biggest advice is don't ruin your reputation. You know, like people are always remembering what you're doing, so be mindful of that. Have fun, but also remember when you do find the one, you don't want him or her to think like, oh no, I remember what you did. So don't let that be the reason you don't get the one you want.
I would also say work on yourself while you're in college, because then if you can't work on yourself, and then you can't be open to other people. So definitely work on yourself. So yeah.
And then last question, I'll change it up. What would you say to other young married couples who are looking to, I guess, in earlier stages?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the biggest advice for young early couples is to put God first, and then as you guys are following God, it'll be easier to kind of pour into each other because you're full, so you'll be able to pour into each other and give to each other and put God first, and then put each other first ahead of your friends and everybody else. You're with your partner every day. That's the person you spend your time with. So don't be influenced by outside sources. Still be friends with people, but definitely put God first and then your partner.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, don't tell everybody about what's going on in your relationship. Definitely keep things within your relationship.
Hello, my name is Kenia Smith. My maiden name is Dawkins. I met my husband here at Hampton University, and I felt this event was amazing. We've been married for 23 years, and we didn't have this wonderful resource to be able to hear some of the wisdom that was shared, some of the resources. It's so amazing to hear how many resources all the students had for free. Counseling, both individual and group counseling. Some people just need to find community. That would be the best advice that I would give, is just finding community and taking advantage of these resources.
What would be your advice to students coming into college, navigating the world?
Coming into college, it's a totally different environment than your home environment, no matter whether your home environment was small or big, or whatever its makeup was. And I think that you need to make sure that you find the right kind of community, the right kind of relationships, because relationships are not just the opposite sex or the life partner type relationships, but it's also just really good friends. How do I be how can I become a really good friend, and how can I respond to others, or how can I receive really good friends and not push them away because I don't feel worthy of their love or attention. My advice to outgoing students is sometimes it can feel very lonely when you go back to this very great environment and you go back out, you're trying to work, you're trying to find a job, or you may be living at home and you're trying to, but I would just suggest that you find a way of continuing to build relationships and community around you. Stay close to your good friends, even if they don't live in the same city. My friends that I'm here with today, we pray together every other week. And we call each other for just processing or external processing or talking during the week, just to stay connected and to know what's going on in each other's lives, and to pray and not be judgmental, but just hold each other accountable for the growth that we want to see in each other.
Okay, hi, my name is Asia Poindexter. I'm a second-year pre-nursing major from North Jersey. The event that I thought about today, Relationships 101, it definitely was a very informative event. I think it honestly allowed a lot of the people that was in the room to intellectually think about the relationships that they have with other people, as well as with themselves, mentally and physically. And one of the things that I want to take away from this session alone is, and incorporate it in my own life, is the fact that all of these relationships I have with people, whether it be friendships or intimate relationships, it affects me, and just to remember that going through my daily life. So,
Nice, appreciate you. All right, everything is over.
Yeah, man.
Great event.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I mean, it's difficult to. I'm still trying to take it all in. The engagement that was happening, the questions that were coming left and right, and then I think the biggest thing was people were so receptive. From my vantage point, looking in the faces, they weren't bored, right? They were like asking more and more questions. So I'm just thankful for that. And I wish I had more time, honestly. And then the amount of people asking for part two already is huge, or saying, hey, you should do this at this campus or that campus. So I just see this growing from here.